Instead of Michael Dunham, I'm Director of Energy and Environmental Programs for JACO. And we're really happy to be opening this new facility. It actually makes number 33 for us in the U.S. And we had been recycling all the consumer products over at Livonia, and they stepped up to such a high volume this year, we decided they needed a facility. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to demonstrate how we demanufacture refrigerators. And we call it demanufacturing because it truly is the mirror image of the manufacturing process. And where I want to start is showing you this plexiglass display case that we have put all the various materials that go into making a refrigerator. You can see what they are, and then we're going to show you how we get them out and how we can reuse them. The first one has what is typically known as Freon. They're refrigerants. You have CFC 12, HFC 134, and in air conditioners, which we do here too, we have 22. This one has compressor oil. When it resides in the compressor, it's actually a hazmat. What we do here is evacuate the refrigerant and the oil simultaneously and clean the oil so it can be reused as a clean mineral oil. We also have PCB capacitors and a mercury component there. We take those off. They are sent to a hazmat destruction facility to be destroyed. This container has tempered glass. Tempered glass is the glass shelves, and it's unique because it can't be mixed with your normal glass waste stream because it melts at a higher temperature. And what we found is we can take that and grind it up, and it can be used as an aggregate in concrete, an aerator for potting soil, and the latest use we found is you throw it on dirt roads, it keeps dust from flying. So even that tempered glass has a use. This one is the metals, and they're the most prevalent material in refrigerators, but there's three different types. You have steel, which is the exterior and the compressor, and then you have aluminum, which is an evaporator, and I'll show you how we take that out. And then you have a lot of copper tubing and wire in there. About 125 pounds of steel, 5 pounds of aluminum, a couple of pounds of copper. And as Rob was talking about making other materials, one of the things that is made out of compressor steel is construction rebar and nails. And I usually tell this story when we do tours for grade school kids, but said you could be driving along the highway someday and you're actually driving over your old refrigerator because it's in the rebar, which reinforces the roads. The next one is plastic, and you have 20 to 25 pounds of plastic. It can be made into cell phones, computers, anything that's made out of plastic. The last one is a material that probably most people don't even know exists in a refrigerator, and it's polyurethane foam insulation. It resides in the walls of refrigerators, so you can't see it. But what's interesting about it is it was blown with a very powerful greenhouse gas called CFC 11. It's not harmful to people, but it is very harmful to the atmosphere. And you have 10 pounds of foam and 1 pound of CFC 11, which is 4,680 times greater a global warmer than CO2. So in that one, there's 2.3 tons, and you add that to the refrigerant 12, which is 10,950 times greater. That's 2.5 tons. Those two chemicals alone, if you didn't take them off, would be 5 tons of CO2 equivalent, which is like taking a car off the road for an entire year.